Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturn. My wife's sister asked me to turn a mushroom for her. Now that I have this piece of fig that I've pruned off my tree in front, I think I'll make one for her now. It's time. So for this, I'll use just a couple of different skews and a round nose scraper, and let's make a mushroom. But it's interesting, this was made yesterday, and although you can't see it, it's interesting to see how the wood is already drying and shrinking away in places, and where there's a hard knot, it's shrinking away and leaving the hard knot. And it's very interesting to see a piece of green wood dry and what happens to it. So from this piece of fig, let's make a mushroom for Helen.
I chose a section of the fig limb enlarged with multiple branches, new and old. I figured this would provide good material for the mushroom cap. I cut the wood extra long because I wanted to mount it to a chuck. The problem is that the wood is too small for my normal jaws that have a dovetail section. My long nose jaws don't have a dovetail, so I don't trust them to hold as securely. Instead, I cut an extra long tenon. I'll also keep the tailstock in place as long as possible. I had to cut a small branch from the mushroom cap area. Then with peeling skew cuts, I cut the tenon. After remounting the wood, I focused on the mushroom cap. I wanted more of a cone shape than a round cap. No reason, just me. I'm using a large skew and stopping frequently to check the shape. With the irregular shape of the edge, it's hard to see the real shape. With the cap top nearly formed, I'll work on the stem and underside. I'll start with skew peeling cuts, then switch to a small skew. This wet wood peels beautifully and smells nice. I'd like a smaller stem, but I'll leave it a bit larger so that it can stand easier. I'll clean up the underside of the cap with a round nose scraper. I'm about done and want to cut the nub from the cap. I've taken away the tailstock, but I'm getting too much flex and have put the tailstock back in place. Then cut off the nub with tailstock pressure. Finally, some sanding, but I stopped fairly rough. This is wet after all and will shrink, warp, and crack. I cut it off. It got away from me, but no damage. With the natural edge, it was too difficult to hold. Finally, I applied some walnut oil. The mushroom will definitely distort and may well crack. The pith is a 1/4-inch hole in the cap. I expect it to dry and open up. All of this will add character. After all, a mushroom grows in the wild. It will be a nice gift for my wife's sister. She's quite a gourmet chef. I hope she does not chop it up into a nice mushroom soup. Helen, watch out. This mushroom is tougher than any other you've seen. That's all for now. Until next week for another project. Please subscribe to both my website and YouTube channel. Do yourself a favor and always wear your face shield. You can thank yourself later, and you can take all the credit. Until next time, this is Alan Stratton from Woodturn.